and a lot of teams looking for that extra here right now.
Yeah, some fans might think that everything is decided at this point of the season, but there's a lot of games left and nothing is written in stone.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Thomas on the wing. He's joined by Porter. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Boss, and it's Wolf in the power forward. And that one drops.
A great sign for MP in his career, the ability to convert in traffic.
Murray against MP. Murray, the pass to Jokic. In the corner, it's Gordon. Off target from outside. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Nets. And going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. Count it.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Johnson. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Brown outside. And again, Denver no good.
Early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
Crisp pass there from MP to get that assist, showing vision beyond his years.
Now here's Brown. We saw him with 10 points last game. Jokic kicks to Johnson. And here's Jokic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Thomas passes to MP. The kick out to Porter. To the middle. Here's Wolf. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
Outside Gordon. Johnson outside. It's hauled in by Claxton.
A 1 for 5 start so far. Not what they envisioned coming into this game.
At the elbow, it's MP. Wolf passes to Thomas. MP sets the screen for Thomas. Here's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Boss has got 6.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And this summer, Carmelo Anthony inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame. The former 3rd overall pick by Denver back in 2003.
And he played 7.5 seasons with the Nuggets, as long as strikes with any team, representing them 4 times in the All-Star game.
And MP throws it down.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now here's Murray. Coming off a stellar performance against Detroit. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Johnson.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Thomas with it. He's covered by Brown. Here's Boss. Plays it up off the glass. He's got 10.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 9 points. Now, Jokic. His offensive numbers jump right off the screen at you. He's averaging over 29 points a game. Murray, good.
Murray's shooting, probably the strongest part of his game. Absolutely exceptional. Whenever the ball is coming off his fingers like that, my assumption is it's good.
And the basket by MP.
Man, they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Brown outside. Jokic passes to Murray. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Now here's Murray. And the points coming for him in big bunches. His average stands at just about 29.5 points a game. And the basket by Gordon.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Here's Claxton. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. Deep two from Murray. And again, it's Denver. Brooklyn leading by 8. Claxton finds MP. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Gordon. 9-point game his last outing. Claxton against Jokic. Brown outside. Another 3 for Denver.
Finding the sweet spot in the corner. Brown was looking for that one.
Thomas kicks to MP. Back to Thomas. Inside. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Claxton is screen on Brown. Thomas, no luck. Brooklyn Nets come into this one after a win against Phoenix.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
When MP uses his vertical like that, I can get with it. I mean, athleticism should not be wasted.
So David Adelman's decided to call a timeout here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group. Zaire Williams, he's checked in for Brooklyn. .158 left here in the first quarter. Pass to Watson. Valanciunas in the high post. 6 on the shot clock. Pickett, no good. Nets leading by 7. And Thomas has it in the corner. Here's Boss. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Boss has got 20.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here are the Nuggets now. Following the miss by MP, Pickett tries again, and the layup good by Holmes.
That's why you go after every rebound. You might just get yourself a bucket in the process.
And MP with the basket on the assist from Thomas. He's got 22.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches who used to say, that ain't going to get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Valanciunas, good.
And one way Valanciunas generates offense, using that big body to snare the board and keep the play alive.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. MP dishes to Williams. MP sets the screen for Williams. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Pickett. Nothing on the board. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession. That's going to get a change here. Now here's Valanciunas. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Murray.
Murray doing whatever it takes to find the shot. Dynamic play from Jamal.
So for Brooklyn now, we've got Zaire Williams. MP out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Porter. And it's Wolf at the 5, roaming the paint.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks. Well, Boss, in their last matchup against the Suns, played some superb basketball. He had an unbelievable amount of points, and that's not to mention the fact that by the end of the night, he had a triple-double. What a game for him, and against their rivals, no less, which had to make him feel extra special. Guys, back to you.
Allie, we appreciate the update. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
On the wing, Murray. Here's the 3. Again, the miss by Murray.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not. It's not. Navid just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kinds of breakdowns.
The Nuggets trail by 10. Here's Watson. No good that time. Good defense by MP. Porter passes to Boss. The kick out to Porter. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Boss has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. To the paint. Here's Valanciunas. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
In the 7-footer, Valanciunas with the foul. A big who isn't just skilled, but also brings that toughness.
Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Terrence Mann. MP with a screen on Jokic. Back to MP. Using his athleticism, MP with the play.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big guy.
Nets leading by 9 on the wing. Porter. Here's MP. Close in. No stopping MP.
Boy, nice read by Porter Jr. that time, scanning the floor and getting his teammates involved.
Murray surveying the D. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Claxton the pass to MP. Comes up empty down low.
He'll miss some of these from time to time, especially when he feels some pressure on the way out.
Murray, no good.
Yeah, and that 3-point shot really has looked off here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far on this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
And on top of that, they've been asserting themselves offensively, getting a good chunk of their points from inside.
Now, here's Jokic. A 26-point game for him in the win against Detroit.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous. And despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charania. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Thanks. With players signing rich extensions, highlighted by Devin Booker's 2-year, $145 million max contract, we're quickly approaching a time when so-called supermax players will be making over $1 million per game. As shocking as it sounds, the reality is that the best players are already worth more than that to their teams.
It's all about results. Thanks so much for the report, Shams.
Boy, his ball handling skills for a guy of his size and the creativity he plays with, just remarkable when you watch Jokic do his thing.
MP's shot is good.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Johnson surveying the floor. From outside, off the mark.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Brown. Up to the basket by Brooklyn.
A little contact never seems to bother Brown. I mean, he's such a hard-nosed player. I love his attitude.
First trip to the line for him here.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Guys, he's slightly fallen off his pace from a year ago at the line, and those points from the stripe have been a little harder to come by.
The Nuggets making a switch here. Authors checked in, and so he's able to get one of two.
Bruce Brown is just one of those guys that can fill just about any role they need him to. Tremendous versatility.
Good, that's another bucket.
Oh, another extraordinary effort from him. But we've come to expect this now.
Yeah, he's now tied for the 5th most 40-point games over a single season, setting expectations extremely high. Strother. And again, Denver no good. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it.
Well, the defense tries to collapse on MP's drive, but he just refuses to back out.
For Brooklyn, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
It's Brown with the drive. Johnson with it. Now guarded by Porter. And it's Brown missing.
And another miss. Oof. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. MP kicks to Thomas. Wolf passes to MP. Outside Porter, 5 to shoot. Nets passing it around. Offline with his 3. Johnson outside on the wing. Brown. Plays it from the top of the key, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's Brooklyn, feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break.
Oh, yeah, as someone who loves to distribute the rock, this is beautiful basketball right here.
Yeah, just watching you. And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Well, it's always an honor to be selected, especially if it's your first All-Star game. It's just a sign of respect.
And some newbies trying to make their case. A couple of great candidates out there trying to close strong. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
Johnson is in the front court alongside Gordon. Brown out there with Jamal Murray. And it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Lob pass to Gordon. Intercepted. And here we go. MP heading to the hoop. And MP throws it down.
Outrunning the field. MP. He's got those young legs, folks.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Cameron Johnson stays even. He said, I just try to come in and do my job every game, no matter what that looks like. And as somebody who shoots a lot of threes, some days can be better than others. So you just ride the waves while you can and focus on that next play. The next shot and your results, they'll be the results. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. You know, Greg, talking about Cam Thomas now, what are some things you'd like to see him improve on?
Well, I'd say defense first and foremost. If he's able to improve there, as well as his passing and playmaking, watch out. He's already an incredible scorer.
The Nuggets shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And when you got a team percentage of about 81%, you're going to be one of the elites in this league.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Nets leading by 23. Here's Wolf. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Murray kicks to Johnson. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Nets.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
MP, no good. Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4 beyond the arc. It doesn't go for him.
Since halftime, scoreless in their first 5 attempts. It's been ugly.
Outside for Thomas. Thomas off a pick from Boss. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Thomas got his first basket.
And this is what Thomas is out here to do, score and score often.
Back to Murray. Will it go? It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Thomas, good.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Murray. And the rejection by Claxton. Johnson in the corner. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists in the game.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
That one drops for him.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jokic finds Gordon. Gordon with the screen for Brown. Misses the 3.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Murray. No good off the back of the rim.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Johnson outside. Gordon with the screen for Johnson. Sinks the triple. Johnson's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Jokic. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Detroit. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And right now, Brooklyn, they are still holding on to that #1 spot midway through the season. I really admire how consistent they've been continuing to play their brand of basketball.
Brown with the bucket.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
MP looking around. Pass to Clowney. Now here's Thomas. Williams for three. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires the three. The rebound by the Nets. Boss has got rebound number 8 now on the night. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
As his career unfolds, I mean, MP's ability to get to the line will be huge.
So, GA, between the NBA Cup, the play-in, the new All-Star game format, the NBA not averse to some experimentation.
No doubt. And listen, not all the ideas have been successful, right? But overall, that willingness to innovate has paid off. The world doesn't stand still, and neither should the NBA.
Brooklyn's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And the layup's good off the glass.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
And another miss by Denver.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
The kick out to Williams. Wide open. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better. I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
No doubt the quarter just not going his way. Still scoreless.
Give MP credit. He's always looking to keep his teammates involved.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Denver Nuggets to end the drought. And the layup is up and in. Murray's got 14.
That's a gimme right there. That's exactly what you want.
Here's Boss. Takes it off the glass.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Murray outside. Pass to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. And that's 11 points for Jokic.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Boss, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes. I'm right at you.
Murray outside. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Teardrop shot. Watson for 3. It's rebounded by Boss. MP's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And, yep, another basket. 71 points and no end in sight.
Young fella is in the zone. The defense right now looks helpless.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Brooklyn ahead, delivering the blowout. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we hit. Checked in for Johnson. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Brooklyn, look at who they've got. MP out there with Williams. Then it's Terrence Mann. And it's Clowney in at the center position. Shots good by Wilson.
He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Murray against MP. And that one drops for him. Murray's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's trying to carry them back into this game. He's absolutely feeling it this quarter.
And there's the bucket from MP.
He's been terrific offensively. You can bet they'll feed him down the stretch. That's for sure.
And here is Murray. You know, GA, one great thing about the NBA, well, there are many things, but one great thing is that there's always new talent coming through the ranks.
Yeah, I mean, the future is bright. And Kevin, I really like this year's draft class. Man, we just continue to add exciting young talent to the mix.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Watson for 3. MP grabs the miss. Brooklyn's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
Tell you what, MP's game makes you excited about the future of this league.
Denver shooting here about 46% for the game. Murray kicks to Johnson. Gordon, the pass to Johnson. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
And Joker doesn't get up too often, but when he slams it down, it feels like he's trying to bring the basket with him.
Jamal Murray with it. Brooklyn's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. And MP throws it down.
And you know what? This guy is just a natural-born scorer.
MP against Murray. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
This one for 3. Cameron Johnson, and that's good. Johnson's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's MP. Denver grabs the miss.
Hey, even guys at his skill level will miss those from time to time. But it doesn't happen often.
Murray finds Jokic. Well, Clark, with the game becoming more global, some are saying the NBA should adopt some FIBA rules to more closely align the league. Any changes you welcome?
Well, you know, Kevin, with all the shooting that teams possess now, maybe the league can get away from the defensive 3-second rule. I mean, there's so much switching and interchanging of players that play. The offenses are usually so well spread out. I think you should just maybe abandon that particular rule.
And again.
And he's now tied for the 4th most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that score moving him clear into 3rd all-time for scoring in a game.
Well, G.A., you just knew it was a matter of time the way he's been playing. I'm sure he's not finished either. Pass to Jokic. MP against Jokic. Here's Boss. Good, he hits again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot. Brown is checked in for Peyton Watson. 1:32 left in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Nets.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll be advancing their win total to 42 games.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time, and only have to do it one more time.
And you know, looking back at another bucket. Wow!
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring. 6 to shoot. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Jokic, no good. And here are the Nets. And got it! Another basket.
And he's now outmatched his own single-game record for points with a staggering offensive onslaught. I think the defense is just as stunned as we are.
Words fail to describe the magnitude. He is putting in the work with a little overtime, and this game is sure to leave a mark.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Back to Murray. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Let's now go courtside and join Jennifer Quintana. Jennifer?
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot of impressive performances from you, MP, but tonight you were in total control. Always 2-3 moves ahead. Looked like you were playing a video game. And you finished with the video game stat line crossing the 90-point mark, only for the second time in NBA history. What was different about tonight for you?
Yeah, the thing about video games is they're art, and art imitates life. You know, I'm out here playing against flesh and blood hoopers.
Kevin, over to you.
Great work as always, Jennifer. Thanks. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. We'll see you next time.